Welcome back, veg lovers. Welcome back to my little garden. I'm Jules, and today's video is all about herbs. And these are not your ordinary common variety herbs. These are a little bit different. So stay tuned. Now, everybody has got room for herbs. Whether you've got a balcony, a small garden, large garden, everybody's got room for herbs. So if you're going to grow herbs, one, you want to eat them, of course. You want them to be edible and to have some uses. Also, you want them to smell nice. You want them sensory. And if they're a little bit unusual and they do all three of those things, then so much the better. Now, what I've done today is I've put together this little kit, I'd say. Let me show you. These metal containers. They come in a pack of 6, and you can put them in different shapes. You can have them in hexagonal shapes, you can have them with a hole in the middle, which gives you more growing space, or you can do what I've done. I've just put them against each other where I've got a little bit of space just to grow my herbs, which are going to go in these and in a couple of pots I've got spare. So I'll show you what we've got and what we're playing with today. Now, the first one I'm starting with is this one, which is a samphire, which is an unusual herb in itself. It's a coastal one, and you can eat this obviously raw, or you can use it like an asparagus and cook it. And it won't take up much room, this one. It'll grow a little bit bushy, probably about a foot high, something like that. So I'm going to put this in a pot on its own, and you water this with salt water. So 1 teaspoon to 1 pint of water, because obviously it's used to salt and it's used to salty surfaces. But this I thought would be unusual. It'll be nice, salty, edible. Would be nice with if you want to eat with fish or something that's more salty. So that one is one that we're going to be growing today. Next, we've got, this is sage, but this is blackcurrant sage. So it sort of has a sort of blackcurranty scent to it, and again I'll be growing this one on its own. This will grow to a decent sized bush, and I'll be interested to see how this, because there's beautiful pink flowers when this, and bees love it. Bees love all herbs, so they're worth growing just for that benefit really. But this one it's got its own sort of scent now, so it's really going to be an interesting one to see how that one develops. I've also got here, this is, you might have heard of this or might not, this is the cola plant, and it does smell like Coca-Cola. It really does smell like Coca-Cola. So I mean, you can add this to drinks and things to make them taste more like a Coca-Cola without having Coke. This will grow to quite a decent sized bush. So again, this is having a pot on its own. I just love the fragrance of this. It's fascinating how it could smell something like that. But that one I wanted to grow anyway, so that's going to be a good one. Now, next I've got 3 of these. These are olive herbs. So they're actual fronds, if you call them, or leaves. They smell like olives, and they really do smell like olives. So you can add these like you would olives essentially into Italian dishes, into pizzas, into your sauces, because it's got a really olive fragrance and obviously taste. So I've got 3 of those, so they all go together in theirs. Next, I have got here a few thymes, different types of thyme. This is lemon curd thyme, and this one has a sort of lemony fragrance. I don't find that one that strong particularly, but we're going to grow that alongside with, this is called Cabin Wine and Roses. So this one has really pretty flowers on this one. Obviously it's thyme, so it's edible, but it'll be like more of a carpet, and bees will love that one when it comes out. And this other thyme here is silver posy. So that just is like a, more of a variegated type. Again, it's got its usual lovely smell of thyme. So obviously all edible, and they're all slightly different, so they will look nice together in a pot. And the other thyme we've got here, this one is called Silver Queen. So again, this has got more of a a silvery colour, and that actually smells more lemony. I'm thinking that the company I've had this from have put the wrong pots in there, because that to me smells more lemony. So but we'll be growing that one alongside lemon thyme, which really does smell like lemon. That is really lemony. And we've got ordinary thyme here, which I've grown from seed, which will go alongside them too. Now I'm going to plant in pots on their own. I've got 3 different types of mint. I've got pineapple mint, which does sort of have a fragrance of pineapple, and I've got lime mint. Yeah, I can see where that comes from. Lime, and strawberry mint, which, yeah, again, you can sort of see where this is like a strawberries and cream sort of smell, that one. And I've got those 3 small basils that were in the cold frame, which are looking a little bit sorry for themselves, so I'll just plant them alongside them and see what happens. I'll just grow some more if they die, so I'll just put them in with them. So that's what we're going to be planting today, in those containers, and in the other 3 that I've got. Now I'll set these out where I want them to be planted, so hopefully they'll be nice here, because we sit here, so the fragrance from them will be nice while you're sitting. And also you can just pick them, of course, and sprinkle them on your food. The other ones, the tubs, I've got them here. So we're going to put a cola one in that one. The sage one is going into this lovely bee container with bees on it. And I've just got a little tub for now for the samphire, which I will probably repot next year if it grows okay. I've already got coriander in this tub here that I grew from seed, so we've got some herbs already there, so I'll just plant them up. Okay, we've planted them all up now. They're in their final destinations. I mean, the lovely thing about these little small raised beds, as well as being able to move them about and have different designs with them, is that with them being individual like this, it's like having one long bed. But as we know that some herbs, especially mints, do spread and take over the whole place, it won't with this, because obviously they're contained in their own individual section, so that stops them overpowering the smaller herbs like the thymes. So they're worthwhile getting. I'm glad I got them, and they weren't very expensive. I think they were about £35 or something like that for the 6. So I just had to put them together. They're just wing bolts. So this little herb bed, which is what this is now, is really quite nice here. It fits just lovely by the chairs. And obviously the scent from these as they grow, and the bees that will be around them when they flower, it'll be lovely to see. The strawberries are next to them, and of course we've got their garlic and onions behind them. So if you do have room, you know, just think about growing a few of the more unusual herbs, because these I will probably dry some of them and probably make teas, or add them to drinks, or even add them to salads. I do have a little, well, a big actually, it's a drying rack. I'm not one of the electric ones. This is just a canvassy one, and I'll show you that. So the ones are in the pots there, the cola plant's in there, the samphire in its little pot, it's just had some salt water, and also the sage, the blackcurrant sage. So they're in their pots. You do have to think about what size these things grow to. I mean, you can obviously pot on, it's not a problem, but those should be right for those size there. And the herbs, the other herbs, can obviously stay in their triangles, because they won't outgrow them, so they'll be fine. Now this is what I dry my herbs in. It's quite large actually, it is quite large, and you hang it, so I hang it from the ceiling this. And they've got zipped compartments, and I've got in this in the moment a little bit of coriander that, not coriander, oregano, whichever way you pronounce it. That's in the bottom of here, and it's drying. It's almost dry. Another day it'll be dry, and then I'll break it up and put it into little jars. And I'll keep doing that every so often, so I get a quantity of oregano that'll go in my jars and hopefully last through summer and maybe into winter if I get enough of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments in this, so I can do 4 different herbs at the same time. And within about 3 or 4 days it's dry, and it saves having to use machinery, as in a dehydrator or anything to do them. Yes, it's probably quicker use a dehydrator, but there's no hurry, so I'll just let them dry in there. That was some of the oregano that's in the dryer, and I've got some more up here, which is there. So I've taken a third off the top and I put that into the dryer. Now you do the same with all the other herbs. If you take a third off regularly off the top when they grow, I'll keep them from going woody and stop them. They make them bush out more and are more productive really. So thank you for watching this short video today on the herb garden and the herbs in it. I hope you grow some and try some different varieties and let me know how you go on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the small plot.